Sooner than memories begin to fray, everything from the past just swept away. Many seasons I have seen. Time has washed them away, just like the sea. So many fates and trees will become tragedies. To see you safe, to watch you grow, visions of love, my only hope. Such loneliness is worth the price. I'll protect you with my constantly guiding despite the cost, hoping against fear when all is lost. Pity not my destiny, no. My sacrifice is worth this. To see you safe, to watch you grow, visions of love, my only hope. This loneliness is
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Chaotic Calling. My name is Starwind. We're about to play some Dungeons and Dragons tonight, and joining me today in the wonderful world of Elsparia, we have Christopher.
I should never let any man try to blasplain me.
We have Kronk.
Good evening.
We have Jack.
Howdy, everyone.
And I believe Vol and Arthur will be here as soon as they're able to, but they're en route as far as I'm aware. So we managed to go back to the tavern within Eltara, find out information about what's been going on, and inform the guards through Arthur's doing. Just kind of a little vague on a few things, but we're going to get to the point though. Eventually, information shared. The guard on duty definitely not having it with the nobles who are kind of like coming down into his district. He just doesn't like them at all. But it seems like all the nobles and all the people up topside are kind of like forced to the bottom until things can be fixed upstairs. Currently, we did some scrying to find out where Shella was, for one. And we tried to sending with the Rocky Talkies, and it seems like she wasn't around it or whatnot. Did not hear it or just did not choose to respond. And either hiding in a burlap sack in a merchant's caravan or probably captured. One of the three. We'll figure it out, won't we? And then we had decisions to make. As the prey that Arthur was looking for is heading north, the other objective of Farson and dealing with Kinnan and Tazarath was to the west. Whereas the homeland of our turtle friend Kronk, where his aunt remains ill, is to the far, far south across the ocean. So many locations, so little time, and it seems we finally decided to go westward. Upon doing so, there were strange metallic reflections in the trees, and the party dispatched a bunch of mechanical, robotic metal things that Jack tried to salvage, but for the most part, most of it was broken, scrapped. Some beyond repair, some that he maybe just one was in decent enough condition to maybe backwards investigate on. Who knows? But I think that's where we kind of like left off after salvaging the scrap, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was one mostly intact that we're bringing to the carriage to hold on to.
All right. And was there any other details I might have missed that should have been brought up? Because that was definitely me on a short-term memory. All right, I think we got it all then. As we are kind of like waiting for Arthur and Vol to kind of like return to us, I guess Christopher, Kronk, and Jack are kind of like forced to pull the carriage while those two kind of like take a break as you are continuing west, or what do you guys want to do?
Well, I think we should let Bull and Arthur continue their little pitch break while we try to make a graph, perhaps to tell the difference between painted metal and bronze.
It's she's not here to defend herself. Why start this argument now? Yeah, Vol's nowhere to be seen at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
she's probably doing the same.
yeah. So, fellas, do you want to just take a little breather until we get all collected, or do you just want to start heading west without a plan? Because I don't know what plan we could make.
I'm just wondering where you got that whiteboard from.
Do you really want to know?
It's one of his infusions.
Crunkle looking behind Jack.
Right, you got me. I got this infusion that lets me pull a Looney Tunes and just pull shit out whenever I conveniently need them. It's great. It's wonderful, and it's completely impractical.
Indeed.
You pull them out of where?
Exactly.
That answered every question, didn't it?
So wait, is it just limited to whiteboards, or is it other objects as well?
It's more usually for comedic effect. So like when we actually need something in a dire situation, don't work. Magic's weird. You don't. It's who knows.
That's fair. That's very
Yeah.
fair.
I do suppose that you're right. It is quite impractical.
Do you have a red herring in there?
That would explain all the redheads I come across.
Wow, what a connection.
So who wants to bunk with this thing? And it just points at the bronze scout, the worm.
Mhm.
Because I don't know if I want to repair it or try to sell it. Excuse me. And or I don't know. Maybe we'll find something in Farson that we could steal and use as a design or something.
I couldn't help but notice that the first word you went for was steal rather than purchase.
Well, if they have an artificer working for Tazarith, we kind of want to steal the designs for these to, one, slow down production of these things, and two, give it to possible allies or those who may be fighting these things so they'll know, weak spots or how to, I don't know, just, weak spots.
Yeah, weak spots. Yeah,
Yeah, see these weak
Yeah.
spots here, see?
yeah. Okay, sorry. Sorry about something got caught in my throat. I think that's a bad idea.
You do have a habit of putting things in your mouth that you most likely shouldn't be.
Oh, it comes with the territory, boss. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. We can only drag for so long, right? Do you guys want to start resuming the travel, or are you wanting to set up camp for an hour to get like a short rest? It's up to you.
But I
think Kronk's
suppose we're
ready
not
to hit the
precisely
road.
in danger.
Sorry, Cromp, what was that?
I think Kronk's ready to hit the road.
Yeah. All right, Christopher, what were you saying?
So, well, we're not precisely in danger anymore, so I mean, we did only stop briefly to deal with those. Looks at the pile of
Yeah.
destroyed metal bits. So I do believe that we might as well keep on going.
All right, I guess I'll take the wheels for a bit and give Vol and Arthur a chance to rest from driving detail.
Right. All right. So as the carriage kicks off again and you're back on the road, who wants to helm a perception check for keeping a lookout as you go?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Perception
Not
18.
bad. All right. Let me just see what's going on in the background then. There are random movements that you just barely catch, and you're unsure if it's the wildlife or if it's something else entirely, but it just seems like random movements in the bushes that indicate like maybe there's a squirrel in there or a rabbit or something of decent size just kind of like shaking it around like it's its home every so often from like every shrubbery that you're coming across. But as far as seeing anything out of the ordinary, it's completely beyond you. You don't see anything other than just random movements from here to there.
All right, Sally. Red Rocket, Red Racer. I'm just gonna call you Red. If I can't remember that. I don't know how Vol remembers that.
Yes.
All right, darlings. I'm gonna keep an eye on the horses because if they sense anything, they might be able to, you know,
That's true. Let me
get
go ahead
spooked.
and pull up their. Let's see how where the horses are right now. Huh. Passive 10. Yeah, anything can sneak up to these things. Here, I'll do it straight. Okay, yeah, these guys are doomed. So anyway, even if I gave them advantage because 1 for 1, yeah, the horses not paying any heed to any dangers that they may or may not sense, you are able to continue your journey. Now, whenever I said it'd take you about a day to get there, like you're already at midday, so you might need to camp out eventually, and then should be there like before noon the next day. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, just making sure, checking in with you, make sure I'm not giving you too far to go or anything like that. So eventually, still within the Dondra Forest boundaries, you're able to try to find a place to tie up for the night. If you'd like, you can make a survival to see how well of a camp you can find, or... Good job, Kronk. He found a place with several trees that are in the way.
Croc wasn't really paying attention. I mean,
And then Jack finds the spot behind the trees.
Actually, I want to think that like Krunk found a perfect place to camp for himself.
Yeah, like he's comfortable around the trees, but for everybody else, there's like gnarled branches that would clump up against your back where it would cradle his hard shell. But Jack, you managed to find a location just a little bit further away from those branched out trunks to where you guys can actually find a decent campsite.
All right, I'll start to move the horses over there. All
All
right, let's go make camp for the night.
Let's go ahead and call this the campsite.
It is the site for camp. It is the campsite.
Mm-hmm. Can you see it? All right, we might be getting one of them.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right. We'll give them a moment to kind of like get in here, though. Welcome home.
Here.
Welcome back. And we have Arthur.
Hello.
If you wanted to do a little intro there. All right. Here we go. I found you a campfire. Boop. And you guys can camp out over yonder. So yeah, basically all we did was travel for the rest of the day until it was time to make camp again. You should be in Farson by early midday tomorrow, but at this point, you know it's time to take a break. So what would you guys like to do to prepare for tonight's watch, if anything? Oh, okay, Kronk. Are you looking for grub like usual?
yes, sir.
All right, give me that survival for that. Amazing. A 9 and now a 24. You find plenty of delicious mushrooms, some wild onions. If you wanted to make a vegetarian meal for everybody, that is quite capable of your doing with this current salvage. Salvage? Okay, one of the three.
Cabbage?
Corn? Oh wait, we're
As,
just saying words now.
Arthur's got himself a bow again, right?
Yeah, I believe he was given a bow Good old bull.
Wonder if me might be able to scrounge up some meat stuffs to add.
Well, that's something you could ask him to do. Does Arthur want to go on a hunting trip for wild game?
As Arthur just kind of looks down at the collection. Hold on. As he's gonna go wander out into the forest alone.
Yes, alone. Let's go by ourselves. Okay, go ahead and roll survival.
He's going on a bear hunt.
And all he finds is a cougar.
Oh, no. Okay. No, should I do this now? All right, Arthur. Show me where you're going to be when this happens. Anywhere away from
You know what, guys? I figured out the problem. He's so used to killing people. So he
Right.
kept looking for people to kill.
Yeah. That's perfect. All right. So you don't find anything scrumptious until all of a sudden you hear the sound of webbing just being shot in your direction. And we're gonna do one of these. So there's a 20-foot cube of difficult terrain around you. Let's see here, does this do anything else? Each creature that starts its turn in the web or that enters them during the turn, make a dex saving throw. So make a dex save, please, Arthur.
I know these creatures all too well.
Oh,
Yeah, I had
we're
a
not going to
feeling.
mention that this is kind of the second time Arthur's been almost killed because of Kronk.
So fortunately, the spell save DC is it really 13? Let me double check. This might be reading it wrong. Let me double
Say
check
it.
this.
Where's that? Where's that?
It
Evasion.
is- Oh no, yeah, it is 13. Well, this is more of a this isn't an attack per se, but
Yeah,
this is-
evasion wouldn't do shite.
Yeah. So like the ground beneath you gets sticky, but this keeps you from being restrained by the webs. You do manage to make it. Like the spell DC is 13 on this, and then all of a sudden this creature just comes out of the darkness, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do a quick attack on you, and then we'll roll for initiative. How's that sound?
Sure. I mean, I'd like to roll initiative first, but anyways.
Oh no! I gotta remove all that first. So hold on. Let me get rid of all that lovely initiative from last time. And then we're going to make 2 4-legs attack. And a beam attack if available. Okay, yeah, so we're going to do 2 of these. And then I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. I get a natural 20 for the first attack. And yeah, these are being rolled on GM side, just in case you're worried. As you should be.
I am.
The first slash comes in for a total of 22. Do you do anything?
That's probably gonna be the heavy hitter. So yeah, I'm uncanny dodge, and also I suppose we're back to buying our.
You need to buy advantage on that. Tell you what though, you can burn up the advantage rolls that we have reserved from the thing. We have 4 left if you want to burn one.
Sure. Let me also go cheese the system real quick.
You probably bought these anyway.
Actually, I think it was it Nameless or?
Yeah, well, somebody got them, but you put some into, so it's fair. All right, so go ahead and re-roll your con save, and then 25 hits as well, right?
Yeah, 25 will hit.
17 more on top of that 11 from the uncanny dodge. As it just kind of like raises its 4 legs and snaps in sharp succession, and then you can re-roll that con save. It's a paralyzing beam, fires from what, its face? Bzzz.
Yep, I'm all too familiar with this one.
Yeah.
Yep. Goodbye, everybody.
And with that, at the end of each of your turn, you can try to re-roll that.
How much damage was the initial attack?
17 and 11 from being halved already. So a total of...
Remove my temp HP.
I believe so, yeah.
You know, Arthur's been gone for a very long time.
Sure enough. Go ahead and roll for initiative, Arthur, and we'll see how things pan out.
Maybe he killed a bear and is having a hard time skinning it.
All right. Well, at the end of your turn, go ahead and re-roll that con save. Oh, Arthur, would you like to burn another advantage? Okay,
How many are we at now?
we got 2 left. Hey, that does not do it though.
Yeah.
It was higher. That's all I was happy for you. Oh my god, you're paralyzed, which means this is gonna hurt. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. All right, let's get it done then, right? I get a 15 on the first one, which I think misses.
Up, roll damage.
Oh, it hits? Oh, that's right.
That hits.
Oh dear lord, and it gets its
He
paralyzing
doesn't
beam
have
back.
armor.
Yeah, I forgot about that. 21 slashing, and then the next one's a 24 for 8. So 29 altogether on that. And then
I'll slash that. I'll hack that first number in half with uncanny dodge.
You can't.
you can't. You're paralyzed.
You can't take reactions.
Yeah, paralyzed is a bitch. Target must make. Oh my god, you can't even make dex saving throws either, can you? Because the next step in this parade is a force beam. And you're a creature you can see within 60 feet of it, and you would need to make a dex save, however, you're not, so you'll take 5d10. For 22 points of force damage as this beam just ejects from its mouth where it shot you with the paralyzing beam. And I would say, like, this is a green beam. The first one was kind of like a yellow beam, and then all of a sudden, like, one of its eyes recharged back up with a yellow light. And then one eye's got like a constant green, and then it, like, both eyes go green whenever the first paralyzing beam goes off. So you kind of like got a sense whenever its paralyzing beam comes back up, as the other eye turns into the other color. One of its, what, 8 eyes on each side? The spider, how could I forget? Okay, that ends its turn, and I'll have everybody at camp make a perception, because this, even though it's a little ways out, you might have a chance to jump in on this. We just see how close everybody is. Oh, Kronk, yes, you definitely hear like the sound of thudding and booming as a force of some sort. Something unnatural is going on behind you.
What was that?
It's the wind.
I didn't hear anything.
I'm a little busy with the horses, so I didn't hear nothing.
Go ahead and roll for Dorian too, why not? You know what? I'll roll for the horses.
Just like how many chances is Arthur going to get?
Yeah, the horses start to whinny a bit, and that probably concerns you a bit, Jack, but they're definitely not liking that sound that they're catching, but you unfortunately don't hear it. Kronk, you can go ahead and roll yourself onto the initiative. And as soon as you inform your allies something's going on, then they can roll as well. So,
Hey.
what do you want to do, Kronk?
Kronk will go take a look, I guess, and
Yeah.
you say it's, I think, within like 35 there.
Hold on. I will have to mark something real quick. 20 feet around.
So would we say I could see it by now?
I think you can clearly see it because your perception's still kind of like guiding you to it. And I'm just going to make something real quick so I can see this where Arthur's standing. Ooh, okay. And you see a bunch of webbing on the ground out to where Arthur is. So I'm just going to mark that real quick and turn that off. So like that side of the map has like a lot of webbing just kind of like sprayed out there.
So sorry, you say that I can or can't quite see
Oh, you
what's
can
going on
see.
yet?
You can see clearly there are problems over there, especially when there's like a white mist of layered web on the ground, and Arthur just kind of like stuck in place with a giant mechanical beast of a spider trying to bite down beside him. It's a 20-foot cube. Maybe that's wrong. Hold on. I just didn't feel
Yeah,
like...
that's closer to a 20-foot radius.
Yeah. I should make that 10 then, right? Okay, hold on. I'll do that. I keep forgetting. So I'm trying to cheese the system a little bit, so I don't have to do...
I wish that my level 2 web spell could be that large.
Right. Alright, hold on. I'll fix that problem. How's that? Is that better? That looks a lot better, right? Wait, can I draw?
So that is infinitely more appropriate, yes.
Think it's that is fair. Alright, so yeah, Crump, you do see all the mess that's happening, and you can take an action if you want.
Hey, Kronk will just yell help.
Alright, yeah. Everybody hears him easily yell help.
And just put this as far back as I can so it doesn't hit Arthur.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
It didn't
Alright,
pop up.
so... Yeah, I see. Interrupting Earth.
Yes, sir.
Alright, we'll make a dex save on that. We get a 24. And it'll take half, right?
Yes.
What is that? It is 23 reduced to 11, right?
Yeah, half as much when it's successful.
Yep. All right, there you go, Kronk. You erupt the earth, and the creature kind of like skitters a bit, but its balance seems to be perfectly fine. Like, it does not seem to be too phased by it, but definitely took some damage. Anything else for your turn, or are you good where you are?
That's all I can do.
Everybody else, go ahead and roll for initiative. All right, so after Kronk yells help, Jack, what do you do?
Yeah, Jack is gonna run down off the carriage, pet the horses, and I have a line of sight to it, right? There's nothing, no trees.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
All right, then I'm assuming the Eldritch Cannon's already gone and already.
Yeah, you've been on the road for several hours.
All right, then I'm gonna hit it with a firebolt. Where are you, buddy? There we go. 30.
Wow. Well, okay. I thought this thing had a good AC until I saw that. All right, that hits.
It's and then arcane firearm. That's 15 fire damage. And that's all I can do for my turn.
All right. Okay, boss, what's going on? I heard help.
So, what? As he just turns his head like, what on earth?
So what
Dorian,
is...
please, for the love of Illumina, get as close to off as you can.
Gross, you said Illumina. All right, I'm on my way, boss. Yeah, you
so
go ahead and move.
I'm having Dorian, now for reference, Dorian is taking the dash action, but rather than being right next to Arthur, he's actually going to be about 20 feet above Arthur.
Fair enough. Go ahead and put a 20 on the left one so we know he's up in the air. All right, and that ends his turn, right?
Yeah.
Arthur. How do I want to do this? Well, we'll do the 2 forelegs first. 19 and a 29. I get you for 15.
15 will hit, and probably knock me out.
And
Completely.
then 2 automatic death fails because the second one hits you as well. And Kronk, since you're able to see it, it could see you. And it starts to act like it's scooping up Arthur as a yellow beam comes firing from one of its eyes and shoots after you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw or be paralyzed. You are paralyzed, Kronk, unless you want to burn one of the advantage tokens.
No.
No. Alright, so with that, its yellow eye turns green. And that will... Yeah, I'm not going to have it run away just yet. We'll go ahead and see what happens. Arthur, give me a... Oh boy, give me a death save. Nat 20, buddy. Nat 20, you got this, right? Alright, you're good. Alright, Christopher, you're up.
Okay. It would have been nice if my initiative had been slightly higher, but you know what? We
Yeah.
can't have nice things.
I know, right?
Alright, so Christopher is going to get a bit closer. Where are you? I think I'm in range to do this. I actually need to double check. Yeah, there you are. I haven't had to worry about the range of this ability because on account of usually everybody being in range.
I know, it's just one of them bad days, ain't it?
Okay, thank God. Okay, so that one's clear. Now I need to check the other thing I'm going to do for its range. And I think it's a 90-foot spell, so I think it's fine. All right, no, it's 60 foot, but that's close enough. All right. So, Christopher holds his staff aloft as he is going to ping it down, and Christopher is going to cast Levitate on Arthur's unconscious body.
Does it work on unconscious bodies?
He can't make the save or be willing to do so. So he automatically has his body float about 20 feet in the air.
I suppose that's fair.
In other words, out of range of Spooter. And because I'm not using these dice for anything else at the moment, I'm going to give Arthur... I'm going to say 5 d6s of healing light.
Damn.
So, Arthur, you are now 20 feet in the air, and you get 18 points of healing. As Christopher bangs down his staff to lift you out of the spider's reach, and then flashes a light before you to give you more healing.
All right, anything else for your turn?
So that is it for Christopher's turn, because that's a action and bonus action.
Right. So yeah, Arthur, you're like up in the air about 20 feet. And Dorian's like, hey, you know what's great about this? I could push you back down. Frog, you're up.
Well, I'm paralyzed, right? So
Yep, you get to make a con save at the end of your turn to try to break free.
paralyzed means I can't do like anything at all, even spells, right?
Right.
Okay.
But at the end of your turn, you shake free of the paralyzation. Jack.
Alrighty. So 30 feet.
Incidentally, Arthur is now out of fireball range.
Is he? I thought that was 30 foot.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna kind of aim this. Let's see. Aim shatter about 5 or 10 feet behind the spider, so I don't accidentally hit Arthur.
All right.
And I'm gonna just put the spell up because that is a fun thing of.
Again, you don't have to worry. He's 20 feet in the air.
Oh
Shatter.
no, I mean the spider. A creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw. And if it's, I mean, we've been facing constructs this whole time, and I'm assuming it's one.
It's a 12.
Yeah, so it takes 21 thunder damage, and it's quite loud.
Loud enough to alert the other one, you would say?
Fuck.
What?
Okay. What? I didn't say anything.
Whoopsie doop. Well, Arthur, good news. You're 20 feet in the air.
Yeah.
It's a
Shocking
yours
noise
safe.
until Christopher gets eaten, but yeah.
Oh.
All right, is that in your turn, Jack?
Yeah, there's not much else I can do.
All
Wait,
right.
hold on. I should actually add, because Arcane Firearm works for anything that does damage, I believe.
Double
double
check. That might
Yeah.
be. It might be an attack roll from your firearm.
Okay,
'Cause I don't
I'll
know
just
if
roll that just in case.
Yeah, because I don't think that works for spells. Unless I don't know. I haven't messed with artificers that much.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The Arcane Firearm, the extra damage.
Oh, it 100% works with shatter. Add
Does
it to
it?
the damage.
Oh, okay, so like if he casts it through his firearm. All right, fair enough.
Yep. So long as he casts the spell
Yeah.
through his arcane firearm, it adds the damage.
Fair.
Okay, so that's an additional 6 damage.
This creature looks like it's got one of its legs bent out of place, but it is still very much lively, I guess you could say. What's Dorian's intention at this point? I can use Arthur as a pebble boss. I could throw him into it. Bounce him off. What do you think?
I would say that. Okay, so. All right, I think this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to have Dorian.
You have the unhelp action.
The unhelp action.
Yeah, you
No.
could do it, buddy. Slap, slap. Oh, sorry. Did you miss? No, what do you want to do?
You know what? I think this is how I'll do it. At the same time, he's not invisible. I don't think at this moment. I don't actually know.
Oh, Dorian's out, and yeah, he's fully out. I haven't. He
Uh,
hasn't had
for now.
reason to
For
go
now, have
invisible.
him. For now, I'll have him use his action to turn invisible, just in case.
Hey, Arthur. And he waves his hands in front of his face. You can't see me, and he vanishes. Sorry, I had to do one of those. Is that the end of his turn then?
Yeah.
It analyzes. Let's see here. This creature's large. That makes it about what, 10 or 15 feet tall, maybe? I'm just.
Nope.
All
I
right,
know
I'm
what you're
just-
trying, but he's
Hey,
not tall enough.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking. You know, I'm just checking. You can't blame me for trying, right? All right. Let's see. What is your movement? Let's see if we can go. Oh, we could totally go up here and see Kronk. and Jack. Okay, let me roll a d6 and see if something comes back. So it's got like 2 green eyes at the moment. And as it's...
He had the difficult terrain too, eh?
He's a spooter.
He has a web walk.
Okay. Well, no, like the difficult terrain from my Earth stuff.
Oh, yeah, but it has multiple legs that can walk over it. I suppose it's
Actually, no, that is a fair point, though.
It
The
is.
Earth Tremor does cause additional difficult terrain, even if it's not affected by the web's difficult
I'll
terrain.
say he gets pulled back that far then.
Yeah, 'cause, like he wasn't very far in it, just a little bit, but because like I couldn't cast it where Arthur was, right? So he was like just
Then
barely inside.
you make a dexterity saving throw as a force beam comes firing at you. 16 is what you need. You'll be taking half of this damage. So that would be 14 points of force damage as this green beam just kind of like jolts from its eyes and shoots you in the core of your shell. He can't attack anybody from here. Can he see here? Yeah, I guess that's the end of his turn for now. Arthur, 20 feet in the air. What do you want to do?
As you groan, just kind of like kick his leg out slightly, realizes he's in the air,
Yep, no ground.
and then look at this metallic spider thing. And you know what? Yeah, just how the fact that he kind of just got randomly jumped. He's gonna go out on a limb here and just speak out in Elvish. Not if you're one of Elenar's things.
Doesn't seem to do anything. Seems hell bent on turning Kronk into a turtle suit.
And we don't want that, so you know what? Screw it. Bonus action, steady aim.
Okay.
And I think we know where I'm going with that my action.
Yeah, you're gonna swim, right? Oh, guess not.
Longbow.
And then Dorian throws you into the spider within 5 feet. No, I'm just kidding.
27?
Though the 11 would have been funny for
God,
that. 27 hits.
That's not a crit.
I think Star installed the Nat 1 app.
Yeah. Shh, don't tell nobody. You're being too loud.
For
Time to set
23.
Kronk up. Got it. Yeah, this thing... Oh, hold on, let me check. Yeah, but that's still magical, right? So,
Yeah, that's magical damage.
So fair enough. Yeah, done. There's some damage being dealt to this thing, but it still looks like it's alive and well and could still keep kicking.
Oh, in that instance, you know what? I'm not gonna get a better option for this. So action surge,
Oh, okay.
and combo strike again.
29 hits.
For 14 piercing.
Not
You
bad
wanna
at
sneak attack
all.
over it, turn off.
It's still your turn, so yeah, you don't get sneak attack on that one. All right,
That is all.
and that is all. And then Christopher. This thing is looking verily hurt. Not totally within destructive range yet, but definitely looks like it's getting there.
Christopher is going to... I would say... No, this seems appropriate since Dorian is right there.
Toss Arthur. Got it, boss.
It's like, no, I need you to heal him. Put your
Ah!
hands on him.
Do I
And-
have to? This is gross.
And probably for, I think, the first time that Christopher has ever gotten to do this, but he's casting Cure Wounds through using Dorian's reaction to
And
cast
Dorian,
5 Cure
it-
Wounds.
yeah, Dorian is disgusted. It's like, the light, it burns, and then go ahead and cast. Which,
For
Wow.
30 points of healing.
damn, Arthur, I'm gonna have to work harder on killing you next time. Alright, anything else for your turn? Movement or anything?
You know what? Christopher, like, noticing all these beams being thrown out, is going to just kind of casually, like, get himself sort of behind this tree.
Sure, that's fair. Alright, and that ends your turn.
Yeah, well, that'll be it for Christopher's turn.
Alright, Kronk, you're up.
All right. Kronk's gonna pull up the spike growth right on top of him.
Aww. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to this poor Spooter? All it wants is a hug.
Yeah, I don't want to hug a scissor.
Ground in a 20-foot radius. And you want it right on it. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull, because this thing is a little bit bigger. Actually, I'm gonna take your fireplace and bring it over here real quick. I'm gonna put a, because it says 20-foot radius, and I have an idea that this might not be the best. Well, okay, I guess that works. Like right there.
Yeah, that'd be good enough.
So the ground upon that region just spikes up. Does it take any initial damage until it starts moving?
Correct.
Alright, anything else for your turn? You want to move? Are you good where you are?
No, I'm just gonna. Well, if can I hold a movement action? Like if
You've already
Jack
burned
decides
your
to.
action.
Not if you
Okay.
already used your action.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was just gonna say if Jack were to move somewhere, I'd just move with Jack.
Yeah, I could like preemptively kind of like have you move with him if he decides to. Yeah, I think that's fair. Jack. Are you moving?
Yeah, he's actually going to move a little bit back. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to move about 10 feet back.
I'm only agreeing to this because he was like right behind you on the initiative.
Yeah.
So if you want to move back there with him, Gronk, you can.
Thank you.
Yep. And what's
And
next?
I'm going to use an action to use one of my first level spell slots to make a new Eldritch Cannon, this time another Force Ballista.
Uh-huh.
Make it tiny so it can rest on my shoulders. I'll just put that there for now. And I'm going to have it shoot at the Splitter.
The Splitter?
17
misses.
Alright, well, that's all I can do for now, so that'll be the end of turn.
Dorian's pulls his hands away from Arthur and just keeps going, yuck! Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, boss, damn it, don't do that ever again. Oh, God, the light, it's still... No, I don't feel good, boss. This isn't right. This isn't... No, I don't understand. He's having a midlife crisis up there now. What do you want him to do, though?
You know, this might not necessarily be a terrible idea. It's like, you know what? Fine, you can try to stop moving Arthur out of the web area.
Into the spider. Got it.
No, and no.
Since you're levitating, he can move you. What is it? 20 feet is all he. Well, half his movement. Kind of.
Well, I would say like he would, half of his flight speed is 20, so just kind of like start pushing him like 20 feet southward.
Boss, no, I don't want to go south. I want to go east. Or west. I want to go east. I want to go east, boss. No, this is not the right way, boss.
You're going south, Dorian.
Oh my God, don't threaten me with that fucking cure again. Alright. Is that in your turn? Or his turn, I should say?
Yeah, I'll consider that his action.
Alright. Well, first things first, I'm going to roll this. Hello, Vo. Welcome.
You are correct, Bull. That is exactly what you're seeing.
So one of the eyes turns yellow again, and several of its other eyes are turning green. Though there are like 3 eyes that kind of like light up red for a moment, and they just kind of like blink in, blink out, blink in, blink out for a moment. If you want to go ahead and roll for initiative, Vol, when you're ready.
I think I will. Also, I realized I was muted, so you didn't hear me literally scream in fear. So
Nope,
good.
I did. Yep.
Incidentally, I think we are about one initiative away. We're one turn away from Arthur being retrieved.
I. Ah.
8, 16, 20, 24.
Ah, my brain.
Go ahead and roll me 6 d4s, is that right? Yep, 6
It's-
d4s, Crunk. It takes 16 points of crunching damage as it makes its way to the closest thing it can find. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Christopher, as the yellow beam fires out and both eyes return to green. And
I
with it-
am using reroll because seriously, Star, what did you add to roll 20?
you know, Frog, hush. See, it's in your head. It's in your head. I don't know what you're saying. I didn't do anything.
I was about to say, like, I am excellent at Constitution saving throws. Fuck you, Nat 1.
Not today you weren't, but apparently you are. All right, Arthur.
As he stares at this, stares at the bow, stares at Bull in the wagon, then takes the bonus action. Yeah, you know what? Bonus action to steady aim and action to just shoot this thing again.
Absolutely. That hits.
I'll take a 22.
You think? 21
For-
would do just as much. 32? No, 31?
31.
Yeah. Yeah. One of its legs looks like it's about to break off, but this thing still has a lot of life and juice to it. It still seems to be nimble, though it's also been walking across all this jagged spike growth. Is
As
that the end
action,
of your...
bonus action. That's all
Yeah.
I can do.
All right, Christopher, you're up.
Alright, Christopher, seeing that this guy's getting a bit too close for comfort, he's gonna move a little bit first,
Mm-hmm.
and then he is going to... Yeah, just do the classic thing.
What is on our classical list today?
A little bit of Bach.
No Beethoven?
Oh, shit.
But Beethoven was a pianist, not pianist, but
Although
Well,
I'd
he-
be
well, he
horrified.
Do you also have a tiny pianist?
Okay, I think we're going to Patreon territory here.
If we had to make an argument, though, I don't think it's Bach.
Well, I just need to know what you're doing.
Get the fuck away from me.
Roll
Both of
your
those hit.
damage. Yep.
And you know what? Just for fun, Krunk, you can go ahead and roll as well. 8d4s, 8d4 damage
Damn.
as I'm knocking this thing back 20 feet. Wait, did they?
It didn't do the thing. It
Yeah,
has your charisma.
Yeah, I was making sure it was really low.
Yeah.
So 13. So that was yeah.
And
So
then
that'll
how
be
far back does
31
it go?
points of damage, and it gets knocked back 20 feet away from me.
Oh, minus his 18. And 20 feet, you say?
Yeah, so it gets knocked right
Right
back
back
into
to
the
where it
spike growth.
was. Damn it. As its butt skids into more spike
Well, actually,
growth.
a little bit further because the forced move it doesn't isn't reduced by difficult terrain.
Oh, no, like that. Yeah, there you go. 20 feet each or 20 feet?
It's 20. It's 10 feet per beam.
Okay, yeah, that's 20 feet. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Making sure.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
it's
I
like
was using
right
the
back in
measure
the
tool.
middle.
Yeah, back where it doesn't want to be. And Vol, finally awoken by all the loud noises and hooting and hollering as you were trying to get ready for a long rest, what would you like to do?
So in other words, I was literally just like mindlessly sleeping.
Apparently.
We needed him off the drool.
Oh my god. Okay, I have two options. I could do the dick move,
Or you could
or
finish
I
eating
do
that
just
jerky.
a nice move.
Whatever you want to do. There's already more on the way. I mean, what?
It literally almost took Arthur. You can afford to be mean.
The thing is, though, not mean to the creature. That's the problem.
Well, I just need you to do something.
Arthur, you already know. He's panicking. He knows.
What are you doing?
Okay, I don't really think I could do too much, so I'm gonna just kind of like slowly walk in a direction to get ready to like get close up and just literally do the dumb Vol question of like walking by Kronk and Jack, go like, "What's going on?" I kind of might have missed out. Is that a Jack? Did you make a giant spider?
No, kill it.
Looks at Arthur across.
Floating 20 feet in the air with an invisible Dorian near him. Who is
Should
stretching.
As he just
Here.
screams, "Kill this thing!"
Yes, kill me. I can't stand curing people ever again.
I'm just trying to take a look if I could do something pretty stupidly awesome. Hold on.
Well, you burned one action to dash, right?
Yeah, but I could do the. Okay, out of curiosity, Arthur, did you already burn your, action surge?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
I'm gonna burn mine, but I'm gonna have to do the dick thing you don't want me to do. Bonus action, recall my weapon.
Boop.
And then basically action surge to do more attacks?
Yeah, you can make one attack round on it, right?
Yeah!
Because you still had your
Uh.
bonus action. Fire away.
Pew!
Plain.
Okay,
And then second one hits.
by the way, this is one of my magical arrows. So that'll be a +1 on that damage. Or plus, I forgot, this is 26 technically. I forgot to
Yeah.
put that on.
26 hits, the other one still misses.
Damn, I rolled low on that. So that's a 9 points of damage onto it.
Although, actually, Vol, remind me, is recalling your weapon an action or a bonus action?
Bonus action. If I remember correctly.
Don't you
Yep,
still
bonus
get two
action.
attacks then?
Okay, cool.
Say again?
Don't you still get 2 attacks then?
Yeah, she did 2 attacks. She used her
Oh,
first
I
action
must
to
have missed-
dash. Yeah, she had to dash to
Oh,
get in
she
range.
action dashed?
The
Yeah.
reason why I did it is because with my action surge, this is gonna hurt because I don't want Arthur to be the threat range one. She's gonna use her rest of her movement to walk into the area. She
You're
doesn't
gonna-
know it's there.
Do you have any movement left?
I think an action surge allows me to move, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. Just an attack. You get another
Ah!
action, not another movement.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you don't get an extra bonus. You don't get an extra movement. Just an extra action.
Fair enough. Then I'm just trying to take a
That's-
look. I think
That
that's all I
safely
can
ends
do.
your turn then. All right, Kronk.
Hey, doing that, and I thought I could upspell that. What the heck?
What spell is it?
Acid arrow.
I think some of them are just set to a certain level that can't be upcast. I'm not sure if
No, it says I
acid rolls
can,
are.
but it usually gives me the option. Oh, when I do the damage, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's what
change
it
it.
is.
Yeah, it only happens when you deal the damage.
There
Yeah.
you go, that's what it is.
It would have missed anyway, so.
Yep, you fire away and it just kind of like goes stray. The creature scurries with what little room it can move. Anything else, Kronk? Movement or anything? You good where you are?
Yeah, he's just gonna stay there protecting Jack.
All right, Jack, you're up.
All right, let's see if I'm close enough. Oh, thank God. Another shatter on it.
Mm-hmm. By the way, there's like 7 eyes that are glowing red with 1 green eye.
Yes, at that level. Not a lot of damage, but I do get to roll Arcane Firearm too. Okay.
Well, let's see what we get. Ah, a 30 to save. So 8.
All right. So 8 damage. Okay. So
Yeah.
it helps a little bit.
Yeah.
And then bonus action, the Force Ballista will shoot at it. That's
Yep.
natural 20.
Nice. Go ahead, roll damage.
So it takes 22 force damage and is pushed back 5 feet. So it takes damage from spike growth as well.
Fuck you guys. Roll me those 2d4. Now, who do I ask? Do I ask Jack or do I ask Kronk? Kronk, how do you want to do this?
Okay. Oh.
His spike growth killed it.
Think he's greater.
Yeah, so as it gets pushed back, it kind of like falls backwards and rams right into the centerpiece of this thing. And then all of a sudden, we see all the legs kind of like wiggle in the air. And then all the red lights die out to a dull gray, and the green light slowly fades away.
As the last light goes out, Kronk will put down the spike growth.
And then all of a sudden, all the spikes that were holding it off the ground fade, and it just collapses and bursts into pieces. Dorian pushes Arthur in this direction. Say we.
How did I sleep through most of this?
I don't know.
To be fair, like, it was a quiet attack because Arthur wandered off.
I think you couldn't hear it over the snoring.
My snoring or someone else's snoring? I don't think I snore. Do I?
Kronk's just gonna look at Jack.
Jack is gonna start running over to the spider, ignoring answering that question.
Uh-huh.
Jack is gonna take a close look at this thing to see what part of it is intact.
Give me investigation.
I will flash of genius that just to make it a 21.
Okay. The back part where most of its functionality for mobility comes from seems to be completely damaged as the spike growth kind of like jammed right through that system. The head has taken some blows from arrow shots to the neck, and like the eyes themselves are still intact. The creature itself is huge, or large I should say, so keep that in mind that you're probably looking at least 400 pounds of metal here. 3, maybe 2, I don't know. It's just a large pile of something if you decide to try to carry the entire thing.
Jack is just gonna try to salvage the most intact piece. Like, he'll try to dislodge the head away from the neck if he can, just to hold on to that and take a closer look at it later.
Then roll me Tinker Tools. I assume you're using your tools, or do you have Tinker Tools at the moment?
I do have Tinker Tools.
Just checking.
What should I use with that?
Let's go. I guess you can use intelligence.
Alright, use intelligence.
Yeah, because you're
22.
like trying to find all the connecting points where it's riveted in or whatnot, and you're able to pop the rivets and detach the head.
Alright. Do the any of the legs look intact or could be possibly used?
They've taken severe damage from the spike growth.
Alright. So I'll just take the head and I'll return to the group. Alright, well, good news. It's dead as dead. And it's not going to get deader anymore now that I've taken its head. Bad news is, I was kind of hoping to maybe take on the legs. See if I could find someone that could turn it into a kick-ass sword. Not for me to use, but to sell. But, yeah, I'm gonna...
Well,
I'm
what I
gonna-
will to respond to that, Jack, I will apologize to the party that I somehow slept through all of that. I do apologize for that.
Christopher is going to look up at Arthur dangling in the air. Arthur, I hope you realize that from now on that we are going to have to employ the turns to Vol. Do you perhaps know the term? I feel like I've heard the term buddy system before.
We're gonna have to do the buddy system like
By
we
the way,
do with Jack.
Arthur, you're spinning in a circle too. Dorian's like taking your leg and just flying you in a giant circle in the midair.
Arthur is going to lift his leg and just use it to bonk Dorian down. Yes, yes, yes.
Unfortunate.
You know what? Not my fault, but you know what? Brandon, can I please get down before I puke?
Whee! Oh, you kicking around's not going to do much, buddy.
So very slowly, Christopher allows Arthur to go to the ground as gently as he can.
When he reaches the ground, Vol just puts the boa and be like, sorry, I just couldn't reach it, so I kind of needed it.
Oh, as he gets up, grabs it. That's fine, that's fine. And then, without a single thought about it, he's just going to wander over. And he's going to inspect the entire thing, top to bottom. Is there any Elvish script in it?
Make an investigation.
This is definitely me going on a limb, but...
I mean, I feel like you're using meta knowledge on this too, but definitely worth the investigation.
I mean, I think he's looking for it because the person that's tried to kill him before was Elvish.
Yeah, but the thing is, as you look this thing over, you just see a similar emblem that they found earlier, a T and an R. Meaning its designation came from Tazarath.
As he just kind of sighs, looks up.
Are you disappointed
walks
it wasn't
back.
for you? He's just sad it's not El Arena. Oh, poor guy.
And then walks back. Well, oh, not for me. That's for sure. Who it was for? He just kind of shrugs.
Right. For the most part, you assume you're all safe and sound, though there was a couple of thunderous thuds that struck the ground a few times. What will come of it, we'll find out later.
If you like, I could go over and make sure that it's still not alive or glowing. Give it some few conks. Oh, I think Jack already ripped off its head.
Yeah, its legs are torn to shit. It can't use those, even if it came back. Back is just completely destroyed by the spikes, thanks to Kronk. Now that I have its head, I mean, it can't shoot any of those beams at us.
I mean, if you have anything that can figure out where the beams came from, maybe the head is the source of it, so you might be able to utilize it.
Yeah, well, that's kind of one of the things I want to take a look at, see if I can figure it out later, possibly away from the group, because I don't want to accidentally hit the wrong thing and cause it to go off.
Buddy system.
But, yeah, but, okay. I'm not going to do it in the cart, don't worry.
Just gotta take one of us with you. Arthur, your buddy's gonna be Christopher from now on.
As he
Not
kind
if
of
I have anything to say. No, I'm just kidding.
just cracks his back slightly. All right. Fine, but... Wait, does this mean especially when I'm going hunting?
No, that'll be me.
What's
Okay.
going
So,
on?
Arthur, I do want to ask, what precisely were you doing before this looks over creature machination found you?
Well, I was trying to track down some either deer or whatever it was that I found. I don't know. Actually, come to think of it, those might have been spire tracks, for all I know. I heard it's a delicacy in some parts. In other parts that they murder if you're reading it. But anyways,
I don't believe. Looks over again. I don't believe anyone will ever want to eat that particular delicacy.
as I was looking for things,
All of a sudden, you
mildly
hear a
concerned.
loud bang as the spooter goes up in flames now.
Yes, perhaps a bit too spicy for most tastes.
Oh, look at that, Jack. Maybe you shouldn't have been. Maybe if you did try to grab a leg, that would have happened.
Yeah, well, none of the legs were intact to begin with, but kind of wonder now exactly what part of it made it go boom. Well, good enough. I got the head. I can work with that.
Regardless, I could do some hunting. Although, I'm gonna follow the buddy system like a good person. Kronk, do you want to come with me for a little bit after you prep your things?
Some meat would be good. It helps build the muscles.
I would appreciate your services since I think you're a lot better at seeing where the animals roam.
I would love to help service you.
And Vol will go on to hunt with Kronk's help.
Oh,
As
what did he
Kronk
just
goes
say?
in service, you. Yeah, okay, we were on that page. That's great.
I stayed quiet about it.
So, as Kronk and you are going on this survival hunt to find meat, who wants to roll the survival check?
That's why I brought Kronk.
Dang, Kronk. What are you in the
20s when
mood
they
for?
matter.
Yeah, what are you in the mood for? You want deer? You want cow? You want antelope? You want any? What do you want, buddy? You tell me.
Kronk
Good
finds
old
you,
unicorn burger.
Oh
I can't give you that one though.
No! I would cry.
I will give you goats. You find what are they called? A group of goats. What would a group of goats be? A bunch of kids?
Herd?
I'm going to assume
Herd?
just a herd.
Yeah, probably a herd. A herd of goats.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
They're young. They're called kids, though. All right, never mind. Anyway,
Yeah, just a herd.
Oh yeah, a tribe or a trip of goats.
a trip of goats have been found. So, what do you guys want to do?
Would you like me to shoot them, Kronk, or do you think I could get them with my blade?
I don't know if they're someone's pets or not.
You're out in the wild. They're nobody's pets, as far as you could tell.
Well, if they are someone's pets, they're Mother Nature's.
You might not be able to catch them.
I don't think Arthur's gonna like this part, but call weapon.
Once again, the weapon leaves your.
Outing motherfucker.
All right, I'm gonna shoot. Maybe. Do you want 2 or 1 goat?
I think one will feed us all. And I'm going to make this really easy.
What color?
Oh, it's hot pink.
Well, hold on, we got deck save, so let me go ahead and. I actually found the goat. Where are you at, buddy? Your CC is pretty high, so they all get lit up.
And then I
Eh.
use one of my last regular arrow to shoot that one goat.
Go for it.
Regular arrow! Bam!
17 hits. And if you can do more than, well, I don't even see their HP bar here. 4 points.
I
There it
think
is.
they, I
Yep,
think they
did.
die.
They did. You kill one, and the rest of the goats start running away. Meh, meh, meh.
Oh, don't do this, Star. I'm gonna. Is that the goat that's dead, or is that something
No,
else?
no. That's them running away in terror.
Okay, I was people like, no, don't make me have to be like. That is like, we gotta put you down, crack.
Yeah. Don't
But,
feed
okay,
me ideals.
so Bull's just gonna go over and, slung the goat over his shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
I think I
And
did a
yeah.
clean shot.
Clean it up. And what are the rest of you doing while they're out hunting?
Sorry, I had issues. Didn't hear any of that.
I was
Oh.
just saying that Bull just said, I did a clean shot.
All right, Kronk will clean up the goat and drag her back.
And back to Arthur and Christopher and Jack and Dorian. What are you guys doing while they're out on the hunt?
Honestly, Arthur, this has been a very, very exhausting, 24 hours involving you?
Hey, boss, does this mean I'm Jack's buddy?
You can be a provisional buddy in the event that. Especially Jack's. Just like whispers.
Yeah. So you
As-
feel something invisible on your shoulders, Jack, as you walk away. Go ahead, Arthur.
As he just kind of looks at Christopher. Now, look, this was honestly not my fault this time. I'm having a nice hunt, and then apparently some bastard wants me dead.
I'm just starting to think that perhaps the universe wants you dead.
I'm working on it, damn it!
As he's just gonna shout into the air, "Be quiet, Shella."
Ah! I'm not here, sorry!
Arthur, but who are you talking to? Shella isn't here.
Yeah, you're hearing voices now.
As he just kind of has that look. Alright, fuck it. I'm just going to sleep. As he's just gonna go faceplant into the ground somewhere. After
Ah,
turning into Elizabeth. Why not?
Sure. Okay, and as Kronk comes back to prepare a wonderful meal for you, I think we're gonna enjoy wonderful meals on a break. So we're gonna go grab some snacks, we're gonna use the restroom, we're gonna get some drinks, we're gonna do the whole shebang. Right now we do have our channel points back. We're gonna currently burn off the rest of our donations. We have 2 advantage tokens remaining. And we will be back here in about 10 to 15 minutes, so stay tuned, everybody. We shall return shortly.
change what's to come. Searching for futures I've dreamed, ever chasing, reliving visions unseen. Hearing that hope is futile, only inspires me not to give up. Valhalla is calling me to the end. I can hear now the beating hearts of lost friends, assuring to not forget there as the last haunt, I'll find the key.
We are back from break, and I guess I'll go ahead and let them be unmuted as well. There we go. Everybody should be able to talk now. Continue to play Stream Raiders with us. We are, well, I will try my best to keep a better eye on it, but whenever there's action going on, it's kind of hard to remember to do that. So, with that being said, I think we were getting into long rest, watches perhaps, or other means to protect the party as they sleep. What do you guys want to do?
I think we're
By
about
the way,
ready.
how is Arthur looking?
Oh, how are you looking, Arthur?
I know a bunch of healing was dumped into you, but I'm not sure like how.
He buried his head in the ground was the last thing I recall.
Yeah. Arthur just grabbed whatever he could that was soft, transformed into Elizabeth, fell flat on the ground, just is now face first in the dirt. And in terms of actual healing, it's
About
more than
halfway.
half, but not full.
I mean, you
No,
know what?
boss.
Like,
No, boss.
I still have the fifth
I'm
level
not.
spell set.
I'm not doing it, boss. I'm not doing it. You're doing it yourself this time.
Oh yes, of course. Standing right here.
Yeah. That's right. You're standing right there.
How about this? I'm gonna finish my rest and my sleep, and then I'll take the Lurie last shift so that I can get the cart ready to go for everybody. If we do any watches or whatnot.
I'm gonna take first watch. I might as well. I'm gonna kind of keep a close eye on this thing. I don't know. Maybe if anything comes close, you should scare it off or whatnot.
I mean, go ahead and keep a close eye on it. It has, like, looks at the thing, 10, so it might keep a close eye on you instead.
I'll face it out towards the wilds, and maybe it'll scare off any creatures.
There you go,
It's
Arthur.
fine.
Have 26 more.
Feeling much better now, aren't you, Arthur?
Yep, and because I don't think it'll ever get used, I'll just burn what's left of a bonus action for second wind. Back up to full.
This is mostly just in case we get attacked again.
No, that's fair because you did send out a lot of thunder. A lot of noise was had. So, Jack's on first watch. Anybody joining him, or are we gonna assume who's second and third?
Kronk will join Jack on this one.
Okay. Who's on second? 'Cause I don't know who's on third.
Yeah, who's on first?
Was he? I thought he was on second. My bad. What's on second? Okay, who's taking second watch? Nobody. All right, cool.
We can have Arthur do it.
I'll say according to everybody else, I apparently need to be watched. So
Well, the big
You know
thing
what?
is
It'll be Arthur and Dorian. There we go.
Arthur and Dorian. That works.
All right, so first watch is Jack and Kronk. So what do you guys want to do before you settle into your watch? Or as you're setting up your watch?
I think Kronk will just hang out in front of the fire and maybe grab a piece of wood and do some whittling.
Oh yeah, I threw your fire away, didn't I? Oops. There you go. I'll give you this for fire. What about you, Jack? What's up?
I'm gonna sit opposite of him so I can look behind him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna place the retriever head next to me, but facing kind of out in like this is the kind of direction. Just so if anything creeps up, it sees like the head as a warning. But he's otherwise gonna, while the turret is there for the next hour, just kind of look around, prod the fire a little bit with the stick. I think maybe if I can figure out how this thing works, I could either turn it into, I don't know, a trap, a weapon, or hell, I could probably hollow it out and I give it to someone that's like a fancy looking helmet. Oh, I think it might be a little big.
I don't think my head would fit in there very well. It's too big.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's good putting on one of the horses. I mean, I don't know. They'd probably freak out from it, but I'm just thinking there'll be a way to freak people out if we needed to. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
It definitely could be used as a weapon of some sort.
I guess so. If I can figure out how to make the beams fire off, I could definitely use it against other creatures or constructs like the one we fought.
Jack, give me a intelligence check.
Okay. 17?
You know, those beams are probably more meant for organic material than construct material.
Hmm. And again, I don't think it would work for the constructs or inorganic material. Well, something to look into tomorrow.
There is always time tomorrow.
I guess so. Until we reach Farson, anyway.
Alright. Your little turret breaks apart. The hour passes for that. And then another hour passes and just the hooting of owls and wildlife around you, but no mechanical noises or anything of that nature. Oh yeah, I didn't ask you to make a perception. My bad. Hold on. I mean, we're here to roll dice too, right? Fair enough. And as I continue, the only thing you guys hear at this point are just the wildlife around you. Woo, woo. You can wake up the next watch, unless there's anything else you want to get off your chest.
Kronk will go and gently wake up Arthur.
Yeah, who's the other one on second watch again?
Dorian.
Alright, then I'll just kind of poke Dorian with a stick. Dorian,
If
wake
you
up.
can
It's
find
our...
him.
Yeah.
Can you find him?
Dorian.
See, the thing is, Dorian doesn't need sleep. And he's been invisible this entire time.
Dorian, where are you?
Your hat starts to float off your head.
Ha ha. Give it back. It's time for your watch.
It continues to go up.
I have more than just fire to hurt you with.
As long as it's fire, it's not gonna matter.
You saw what I did to that construct.
And you're about to see what I'm about to do to this hat. And your hat gets flips upside down for a moment in midair.
He takes a big sigh. If you're doing what I think you're doing, if I can get this petrifying beam to work, I'm testing it on you.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to try. And then your hat kind of like starts to float down at a very high velocity.
I'm gonna try to move out of the way.
Oh, don't ever give me control of chaotic creatures. I have too much fun.
Jack will put that aside,
Mhm.
kind of put the retriever head on the brim of the hat so it doesn't go anywhere, and just go to bed without the hat on. He's
Fair
fine
enough.
without wearing it.
Fair enough. And Dorian will float over to Arthur as soon as he wakes up.
I imagine as Arthur is getting woken up, he just kind of he kind of just pokes his head up as Elizabeth. Oh, is it that time already?
Hey, got something funny for you to check out. Go check by the fire.
I swear to God, if there's a severed head here, Dorian, I'm going to murder you.
No, not quite, but it is pretty close. The only thing that's severed is that one head that he picked up.
As he just picks up a dagger, walks over to where the fire is.
Yeah, and you can see the severed head leaning against the hat that's turned upside down with a voluminous bottom towards it.
You're very crude, Dorian. I want you to know this, as he's just gonna ignore everything else and just
wonder if
wander
my-
over by the road.
I wonder if my poop is invisible too. That was on my person, right? Alright, so you're just kind of like looking around for yourself. Dorian's just so proud of his little trick he did. Go ahead and make that perception check unless there's something else you want to talk out.
Arthur's going to. No, everything I'm going to do is pretty much after this rest, or after this little stint. But Arthur's gonna kind of get himself a
Oops.
little hole made where he can be stealthy,
Mm-hmm.
and then he'll take watch from there.
Alright, give me a perception.
Should I roll stealth as well?
Sure.
In reality, that goat's probably gonna murder me.
Meh.
I don't
That's
know.
a bad roll.
Let's say 13, unless you're willing to accept the darkness as a potential modifier, then
Nah. Sorry. No.
anyways, perception as
I do
he
have
actually has-
2 advantage tokens if you want to burn them.
Nah.
Nah. Okay.
Arthur, however, is gonna actually need to build a small fire out of ways, so
So you're not stealthing?
no, not at this point. I just realized I don't have dark vision.
Okay, well, give me a perception check. Well, good news, Arthur. You're the first one to respond to the noise complaint that was obviously committed earlier. As you can hear, like, large footsteps, like... coming from your north.
Do they sound identical to the things that attacked me earlier?
Some parts of it, but not all.
Huh.
As a sweeping group of constructs seems to be coming from the north part of the road in search of the noise. They seem to have just now got here. What would you like to do?
Immediately, Arthur is going to grab some twigs and such, start running back towards the fire, pick
Fair
whatever
enough.
he needs and to extinguish it and start knocking at people. Everybody, hide. So,
Alright, so you're putting the fire out.
Yep.
Dorian goes, "Hey, you just took my bath away. What the hell?"
have Dorian,
What?
go up north. So maybe we can hide from him.
Okay. So the intention is to hide. So are you waking up anybody in the process?
Yeah, giving a kind of a quiet explanation as much as I can.
Alright, so who do you wake up first?
You know what? Fuck it. Probably would be Christopher, as he was probably the first person. Actually, it'll probably be Bull.
Alright. So what do you do to wake her?
He's not Okay, at this point, he's not really trying to be nice about it. He's just gonna give her a good kick in the head if needed.
Sorry, I was trying to talk if you were talking to me.
Yeah, we're waking you up.
Pump in the face.
Yeah.
Sorry, I might have drank too much. What's up?
Voice down. People that way. As in the darkness, Arthur's gonna point towards this way. It's about north. It's about east-northeast.
I recommend if you're wanting to stay stealthy then, that we cover the front, group with something else with noise. Not waking everybody up, that's more noise. But I think we should wake everybody up regardless, because we never know if they just come upon us.
This is fair.
Well, we'll help wake up Kronk.
Okay.
Tap on the shell very gently, go like, Kronk. There's more metal things coming.
And it gets louder.
They might have discovered us. Alright.
As Arthur just kind of sighs. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You're perfectly fine to continue. I think you were next in line anyway.
Arthur just kind of sighs, pulls out the whip. Right, let's see if I still have some good practice with this. I mean, look, it's the only other weapon he has.
Yeah. Is
Well,
that
let's
how
see
you're
if you
waking Christopher and Jack?
Oh no, he's gonna pelt Jack with stones and go shake Christopher.
Here's what I'm going to do. Vol's gonna just walk in the direction of threats and just blow her signal whistle.
Alright, go ahead and roll for initiative then, everybody.
Can I buy advantage on the initiative?
Sure. Well, you don't have to buy it. I have 2 left.
Nah. That seems like something frivolous to spend a token
I mean,
on.
you can spin your clusters too if you want.
That's what I'm gonna do. Screw
Alright,
it.
that's fair.
I need to curb him.
Yeah, everybody should have a healthy stack of clusters after our long 2 weeks of charity.
I mean,
Who's
I
up?
have enough to get a deck of many things.
Do you want
I'm
it?
trying to avoid.
No, I don't want to burn all 440,000 clusters.
Yeah, go for it. It'll be fine.
No!
Why
ahead and reroll.
not?
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes. I wasn't telling you yes. I was telling him yes.
Okay, 18.
No. Okay, cool. With that, I think everybody's on the initiative, right? So I will allow everybody to be alert on their feet at this point. And these things are already on top of you because, yeah, I rolled pretty good on one of these perception checks.
I'm just more surprised I didn't chase after the goat.
The goat got away. Eh. Yeah, I kind of like this thing. This thing's kind of fun. So, Vo, you're there. We'll go after you. This thing shoots out a lancing bolt. Ching. For a 10 to miss, probably. And then, like, on its right arm, it shoots out a harpoon after you.
Oh no.
And I need you... Okay, yeah. So it hits. And you take 19 piercing damage.
Would it
As
be
the target
okay if
is
I
grappled.
shield star? Because I'm sitting there going like, no, I was terrified of like, it critted!
How can you shield a crit?
By having an AC of 29.
Well, that's the problem, because don't we consider crits an auto hit anyway?
Not in your rule books from what we talked about, Star.
No. Okay. Ability checks and scores definitely has to be above the number, but attack rolls, I think we've always counted a crit as a actual crit.
No, because there's been times we critted and we still missed.
This is one of the first times where someone's AC was over a nat, so that I can recall.
And the reason why I know this 2-star is because there's been times where someone did nat, but they never hit me. So if you want to put it officially, we can make it count.
I mean,
Let's
we do
just make
that,
it
we're
a
going to
rule
go
now.
forward. Yeah, we'll go forward with that, and it still hits. And you can save your shield.
Okay.
Alright, so take 19 points, and you are grappled.
All right. Let me first do the HP thing. So that'll be that 88. All right, and then grappled.
Yep,
But
and...
also, Vol starts coughing.
Yeah, and as you cough, you also get yanked towards it. As a bonus action, it pulls you closer. You just got blitzcranked. Nice, I like these things already. Jack, you're up.
Well, they're gonna have a bad time because right here, I cast Shatter, so it'll hit all of them except for Vol. So, yeah, level 2. DC 17 con save at disadvantage. Let me add that Arcane Fire. Oh, that's not a lot.
How is that at disadvantage?
Made of metal.
Yeah, but the thing about that is these things have a special magical feature to them.
Ah. Well,
So that's one. I gotta do the other one.
I mean, if there is a magical feature, wouldn't that mean that'd still be under the features of Shatter?
It has magic
He's being
resistance, if
he's
you're
being
wondering.
very vague about the
Yeah,
feature,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
I know which one he's talking about.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But I believe that
don't
one
make
will
me...
still
Yeah.
take
Don't-
full damage for that one though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting there. And same goes for these. So only one of them takes full.
alright. And as a bonus... no, I can't, because that's an action. Never mind. So, I will just instead move... just over here. I'll move 5 feet to get a better viewpoint, and that'll be my turn.
Alright, let me finish doing this, and then I'm going to go check on Stream Raiders real quick, because I did say I was going to try to keep up with it. And I have been doing a terrible job. My apologies, everybody. Alright, let's get this battle going, and then we'll get right back into it. So, Arthur, you're up next as I place a troop.
Ready. Screw it. It's the only thing you can do. Arthur is going to grab the whip out and move up 15 feet. Actually, I want to get Billy at sneak attack. So you know what? I'm gonna go here. Would I be able to? Is there enough terrain here where I can stealth?
I suppose.
All right. Bonus action to stealth. 18.
You think you're hidden.
And action with the whip at that oaken bolter there.
The one that has Vol.
Yeah.
That
26. At sneak.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I guess either way. For 25 slashing.
Not a bad whiplash. And you can kind of like see indentations where the whip connects with the metal constructs of the body. Anything else?
No, that probably wouldn't have counted as a short rest. Actually,
No.
yeah, you're not gonna let me get my action surge back. Anyways,
No,
go ahead.
not today. Christopher, you're up.
Christopher!
Oh no, I'm just counting.
Meh.
He's
You-
gone though.
He's gonna come running in and headbutt you, Vol, because you killed his brother.
What?
He's mad.
Unless the thing has. Actually, out of curiosity, Star, will you roll an attack roll to see if it has a nat 20 out of just sick curiosity?
Oh, hold on. Let Christopher get his turn in. And I'll see what I can do.
There's just. I don't know. There's a way to like cordon off a bit of this.
That would have been a 16 to hit. Not gonna hit.
Because that's 1. Okay, I think. But then again, that actually might make it harder for everybody else to participate, so I won't do that.
I don't know.
So I think Christopher is going to actually wait, where is Christopher on the map now that I'm thinking about it? Is that I
You're
influence
behind
things?
Vol.
Like, where the fuck am I?
You're right here.
Okay.
Where am
Oh,
I?
Arthur, why'd you have to be there? I think I can still get here. Yeah, that's just a 20. Yeah, and I think yeah. So standing right there, Christopher will. He'll go ahead and pull out his. Actually, no, they would both be out. Duh. So he's going to like hold aloft his staff of power, and he's going to form a line with the.
These two.
Yeah, the two not with Vol, but the other one's in a line as he's going to cast a lightning bolt at them at 5th level.
Okay, you go ahead and roll that, and I'll get their deck saves going.
Ah, shit, that's right. I forgot that Roll20 did the thing.
Oops.
Meaning that. Alright, regardless, one of them fails, the other one succeeds, and I'll just roll the dice manually because I have to re-add these spells since Roll20 decided you have to have the spell on your attack sheet if you want it to roll the fucking dice.
Yeah. How are you doing that?
Alright, so I'm rolling the 10d6. So full damage for 36 lightning damage, and then 18 for half. So one of them failed, and the other one succeeded.
Right. All right. They jolt around for a moment, and the one in the back looks more hurt than the other.
Then Christopher is going to use the rest of his movement to back up 10 feet. And that will be it for his turn.
All right, Bo, you are grappled. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna stab the thing in front of me.
Okay.
That booming blade. What? Bam!
Hit.
And that creature will take. Ignore the undead damage. That is 9 points of piercing and thunder.
Alright, this thing still got a good hold on you.
And then I'm gonna stab it again. Without the thunder.
Okay.
Stab!
Can you roll lower? I like to live. No, go ahead. That hits.
11 piercing.
Looking rough, but still intact. This thing still has a good grip on you, and it's not letting go easily.
That's okay. Because I'm just gonna stand there pretty, being like, you didn't have me, you're with me. Prepared to, like, demolishing it. But that's the end of my turn.
Kronk, you're up.
I think Grunk's gonna start off with a nice simple fairy fire.
And where do you want it centered?
I should be able to get to like front three. I don't think this other one's gonna quite get into it.
Hold on a second. I'll give us something to actually look at here in a second. Alright, where do you want the center to be?
Yeah, right about there. Yeah.
There you go. So, let me get those deck saves out of the way, and these are at advantage. So, yeah, okay. Those guys are slow. Let's see if the other guys are faster. Oh, okay, these guys don't get very far either. Okay, everybody's lit up like a Christmas tree. Is that the end of your turn, Kronk, or would you like to move?
Yeah, Kronk's just gonna move in front of Christopher.
So I'm just gonna give them pink dots. What color is your fairy fire, by the way?
Hot pink as per usual.
Sure, that works. Matches the color scheme. This one will come around and just take a slam attack against good old Vol. Actually, it will. Hold on, let me read this real quick. This might actually change where it moves. Yeah, it'll stay right there. Still with advantage because you are grappled. Schmack for 22 to hit.
Does not hit.
Yeah, okay, one of those days, I see. The one that has you. Okay. So I guess that would be 20 feet of that point must make. Okay. Actually, I'll do that on that guy's turn. So this thing's just going to go ahead and do a Lancing Bolt melee range. Has a melee ability, but still misses. And it'll do it one more time. One more time. For 25.
Let's see. Oh, he does get advantage?
Yes,
Right.
you're
Just double
grappled.
checking. Just double checking. Let's see. Okay, now I'll burn the shield.
Fair enough. Now I will quit hitting you because you can't be hit. What's Dorian up to?
All right, Dorian. Dorian is going to. The one engaged with Vol isn't fairy fired, is it?
Oh, I guess that didn't. Oh, hold on. If we okay, yeah, that one wouldn't be. Sorry, you're right.
All right, I'm just making sure. I was asking for my own.
Oh,
clarity
yeah.
since,
This guy here.
I have the character sheet open because I'm moving my spells in.
Okay, the
Oh,
one
yeah.
that has
Why-
the one that has Vol is, but the one above her is out of it.
I thought he moved.
Oh yeah,
out
he
of the
moved
cube.
out. Never mind, he moved
Yeah.
out. Yeah. They're all. No, sorry, I got confused.
I
Yeah,
don't think
everybody's lit up.
Yeah, everybody's lit up. I was gonna be like, I don't think moving out makes you not lit up.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
Okay, in which case, actually, how far away is Dorian from?
Oh, I'm like way back
Okay,
here,
cool.
boss.
Okay, good. Uh, yeah. So I'm going to have Dorian fly up over here. Give. You know what? Just in case Vol decides to want to break out of the grapple, I'm going to have Dorian give the help action and then fly up 5 feet more in the air as the last bit of his movement.
All right.
And that will be the end of Dorian's turn. And I'll adjust the height on his little thing.
Fair enough.
Right.
This stone defender comes up to Arthur and attempts to slam, but gets an 11.
Nope.
And then just to kind of like this thing will shoot a lancing bolt at Arthur and then try to harpoon him just like Vol. Oh, Arthur, we're having a repeat here, aren't we?
Shit.
But what do you want to do about the first one?
I will. Yeah, you know, might as well burn my reaction.
Alright, so that'll be a total of 17 altogether then. Yeah, uncanny dodge, of course, assuming. And then all of a sudden you're stabbed with this harpoon through your hip. And then as a bonus action, it reels you closer to it. Jack, you're up.
Alright. Second hand grabs the Wand of Magic Missiles, and he's gonna primarily target this Arcane Bolter, the one that has Vol.
Go for it.
So the first one does 5,
Still standing,
2 for the second.
now dead.
Okay, and then the third one is gonna hit the Oaken Bolter that has Arthur. So 3 points to this one down here.
Got it. Anything else?
Yes, actually. I'm going to stupidly go up here and flank the Stone Defender.
Fair enough. Is that in your turn?
That ends my turn.
Just so that you are aware, Bo, you are still... Like, the rope is attached to the harpoon, and it's still within you. But the creature's no longer restraining you, if that makes sense.
No, I understand.
Alright, Arthur, you're up.
As Arthur just kind of laughs slightly. Oh, this is very much a big mistake on your part. As you know what? He doesn't even need the he doesn't need to do anything else. He's just gonna spin the whip around a little bit and just smack the one in front of him with it.
Damn, son, where'd you learn to do that?
Should we at least assume that you steady aimed?
I mean, it doesn't matter now.
Fairy fire?
Well, yeah, you have advantage on the attack because of fair.
Okay,
Yep,
all
that
right, that
works
is
too.
right.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
that's what the dots are for. I was about
Yeah.
to say, like, it's very disappointing when sneak attack doesn't work because you had disadvantage.
Jesus Christ, dude, how much do you want to kill this thing? It is dead. How do you do it? How does a whip do it?
Let's hear. Normally, if we're going based on a bullwhip itself, there's usually a barb at the end. So you know what? Just maybe just the severe lacerations from multiple spins, and then just the one just kind of just rips it all in half.
Yeah, you kind of like catch it at a weak bit of the metal from snapping into it, and it just kind of like collapses and tears apart. The harpoon is still attached to you, but the rope has loosened.
So I'm basically free to move. Yes.
A little bit, yeah.
And that 5
You'll be-
feet.
Well, you can, yeah, you'll be dragging this creature with you if you. But yeah, you can move wherever you
Okay.
want.
Basically, the idea of what I want to do is still available. Arthur is going to dig out the dagger and just charge at the stone defender,
All right.
screaming
Okay.
wildly, and bonus action dagger. 22.
Were you wielding it dual wield? Because it sounds like
Yeah.
something you should. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you hit.
Probably should have.
Oh, one question.
Hmm?
Because I haven't thought of this in a long time. Is a whip still considered a light weapon?
At least if I
think
remember
it's a-
correctly.
If it has the light, more specifically, if it does have the light property. Because I have not looked at the whip in a hot
Let's
second.
take a look at a whip, shall we?
Okay, I
Whip.
could have sworn I saw somewhere said light.
Martial.
But,
Finesse.
well,
It is a finesse weapon.
it's a finesse weapon, but not a
Oh,
light
right.
weapon. You can't dual wield with it.
What else can I do with my bonus action?
Stand there and look pretty.
I could do that, but I burned second wind, so I can't use that.
Gonna be kind of hard to stealth with a rope attached to your hip.
You didn't say impossible, so I'm gonna try it.
Okay,
So,
let me reiterate. It is impossible for you to stealth with a rope attached to your hip with this metal construct kind of like being dragged by you.
all right, fine.
No, it's still a good try though. Good try. Hilarious. Like,
You
like
know
you
what?
guys are losing here, right? You're not losing. Let me have my little victories, okay?
Let's see here. What could I? I have literally nothing I could do. That's my turn.
All right then,
Actually,
Christopher.
we're back
Oh.
up by 5 feet. So
Now you're standing on top of the construct that's attached to you. All right, Christopher, you're up.
All
Only
right,
two
Christopher
remain.
is going to. Come on, character sheet. Expand the way that I want you to. Sometimes I hate when Roll20 updates
Mm,
for the worse.
mhm.
It's like Christopher's going to just, point his rod of the pack keeper just like over Crunk, well, kind of, sort of, like around Crunk's shell. It's just like, chill me, don't kill me, creature of the night. And he's going to point at the one
That
in
one?
parallel. Yeah, that one.
Go for it. Using Kronk's shell as a holster or a holding mount. Yep. 30
that
and
will
a
be
28 hits. Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage on the first one. Let's see what happens.
For
Just
11.
like that, the stone defender just falls over.
And I guess I'll just have like the second one rear around and hit the one
north.
in that no, in the bottom right, since that they're flanking that one. Like
That's a goat.
that's like okay.
Yeah, these two are dead. There's only one left now.
Okay,
he,
yeah,
he
I'll just
called
hit
the
that one
shot. I think he's got to roll on the goat.
Oh, yeah, alright. Well, roll the damage. You're probably saving Vol.
Oh, I love the idea. It's like, oh, too late. Call the shot. Gotta do it.
And then all of a sudden you
Uh,
realize you hit a goat instead of a construct. It looked like a construct from where it was. It's sitting just as low as the oak and bolters were, but it just melts underneath the blast of your eldritch.
So, wait, that machine sounded a bit different.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
boss, that was a great shot. Go ahead,
Grunk's going to look over his shoulder at Christopher.
If that was a construct, right? A machine, right?
Yeah, boss, sure was.
I guess
Why do I
someone
hear-
made him.
What was that, Bull?
Oh, well, it's just would be like, why do I hear the sounds of my country's animal being slain?
Well, Christopher is at the end of your turn.
Christopher uses bonus action for trauma.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, it can't be as bad as the elks jumping through the fire, so. Oh,
He
you're
still has nightmares about that.
up. Go ahead, Bo.
Alright. Gotta look over to this thing and being like, in coughs, is gonna literally being like, you go down too. Kind of like just coughing and then just stab it in the face.
Go for it. You
I don't think that hits.
unsuccessfully stab it.
I do it again!
Wait, is
You
does
unsuccessfully stab it twice.
Oh wait, I get advantage. I forgot.
Okay, the first one misses. So
Hold on,
roll
no.
with advantage on the second one.
I forgot
That's
I
your-
changed my options.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me do it. There we go.
There you go.
Nat
I don't
20.
know what. There you go. That hits.
That makes up for one of the misses.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kind of.
15
God.
points of piercing.
Yeah, this creature takes the damage like a champ. But it's still standing.
And that's the end of my turn. I'm just gonna end up coughing all the whole time.
Yeah. Kronk, you're up.
Kronk's just gonna go for a stabby.
Yeah, this thing's like click, 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 click. That hits. For 9, alright. And that hits as well. For 12. I'm just gonna take them off separately, it's fine. You managed to slice off pieces of its construction, but it is still standing, still moving, still able to attack. Barely.
That's her turn.
Yep, it's hanging here. Okay, so this thing, do or die, right? You have any cool moves? No? The reason why they came out here was in case the bolters got attacked directly, it was going to use its intercept attack to do the shield thing. But no, we don't get to do that, do we? Anyway, I get a 12 on whoever.
I almost had a heart attack there. Go like, thank God there's no
Crunch.
flanking with this.
Yeah. Dead. Dorian's just standing there saying, "You got this, Vol. Come on, here. You want me to rip that out for you?"
If you want to, that would help me out a lot.
Rip. And what was the damage for ripping this thing out?
Do you think he's even strong enough to rip something out like that?
Roll me a strength check for Dorian. All he has to do is get a DC 12.
This is gonna be hilarious if it actually does it. Nah.
Oh, okay. So it's wedged in there a little tighter than he can get. It's like, hold on, I got this. And even though you're not taking damage, you could definitely feel the pain where he's trying to pull it. It's almost like he's purposely twisting it, but it doesn't do any bonus damage. It hurts.
I don't think I like that.
Hold on, let me
Just
try
like
this
really
way.
coughing.
Yeah, then he kind of like puts his feet against your chest and he kind of like has it hurdle, like he's riding it like a broom, right? And he's trying to pull it out that way and trying to use his feet to kind of like press into you, but he's totally not getting anywhere. Jack, you're up.
Gonna use my free hand to take out the dagger and shank this bitch.
Go for it. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. 7 piercing.
Still standing. Looking rough. On a thread. It is like clank, clank, clank. Like you can hear the gears within that you guys are crushing into and stabbing parts and bits. You can hear gears missing and you can start to hear it collapsing, but it is still standing, still active. Anything else, Jack?
Nah, that's it.
Arthur.
Okay. Anyways, Arthur's gonna, with this thing just dragging behind him, wander up 15 feet. Yeah, if we're following the rules of encumbrance, that's probably all the further he's gonna get. That's all the further he
Yeah,
needs
yeah,
to
that
get.
That'll work.
As
It hurts, but no damage taken.
we're gonna turn on sneak attack, because one way or another that shit's procking.
Yep.
And he's gonna take the whip and just smack this defender.
Right from between Vol's legs, the whip lashes out. Go ahead, that hits.
God damn it.
Why am I getting a really bad image star?
I don't know.
Dear
I
God,
mean-
is this what? Were you also friends with Gretchen?
And then this thing just destroys as you find its weak point once more and collapses to the ground.
I really like that sneak attack roll. All
That-
6s.
That is
Damn.
beautiful. Look
Damn.
at that.
I bet that felt good. How do you want to do it? Like, I'll let you finish it off with that awesome roll there.
Screw it. You know what? From where it's at, the whip's gonna latch onto one of the back shields, and
Mhm.
Arthur's just gonna run around using the whip as a pivot to just smash it in between shields.
And this thing just kind of like collapses on itself. All right, almost got it out there. Dorian's still trying to pull that harpoon out of. Oh hell, Arthur, I'll help you next.
You really don't need to keep helping. I'll get it.
No, yeah,
Please.
yeah, you did just make an athletics or acrobatics to just break out of the grapple. Like, it's grapple, but you gotta still get rid of the device.
Let's do athletics because I don't see how you could do a flip out of it.
Well, just do it. I mean, you could yank it really fast. And then as you pull this thing out from your chest, you take 6 points of damage as it yanks out.
And then Vol's just gonna try to like steady her breathing because it's like she's just not able to breathe. So it's like kind of like just going for it. What did I need to roll again? I didn't look at it.
What about you, Arthur? You gonna carry this thing around with you, or do you want to yank it out?
Okay.
No, Arthur's gonna use acrobatics. Yeah, that's I thought a really cool way. Just he's gonna bounce up a couple trees and then use the whip as an anchor to one of the
Oh
branches.
no! Okay, I'll give you. Oh, okay. So here's the deal. I'll give you advantage on the roll, but you're gonna take twice the damage because you're putting a lot of weight on this construct to be yanking on you just to get it off.
And basically, yeah, using gravity. You know what? Sure, screw it, why not?
Gravity is working kind of against you here. But go ahead and roll. I'll give you advantage, but you'll take double the damage or double the dice. It might roll double ones.
18.
Who knows? Yeah, you get out of it. Let me go ahead and roll you 2 of these bad boys, and then you'll be done. Ooh, boy, So, your idea works. However, gravity is not as kind as it kind of like yanks out from an angle and just takes a good chunk of your chest with it, or gut region. Other than taking damage, though.
Vol, are you alright?
Meanwhile, it's raining
I'm
blood
okay.
as
I
you go
got my
check on
breathing.
Volt.
It's like I got my breathing. Although you should look at Miss Elizabeth and kind of pointing to Arthur.
Yeah, wait, what is she? Oh dear.
It's raining blood.
As Arthur just kind of just tries to keep himself steady. Yeah,
Yeah.
not the best idea.
I feel like you might have a death wish, girl. And it just starts to like crawl.
Christopher is just going to very gingerly put his hand over the injured site, and he's going to use his healing hands to give you 10 hit points.
Half of the
And
gut
then
is back where it belongs.
hits the blood off his hand.
You gross, but gross. That's a good job, boss. Man, getting right there in the blood, that's gotta be good. You're doing really good,
Oh.
boss.
Oh gods.
You killed a goat in the name of evil. I love it. It's a great night to be alive. Am I right, everybody? I'll go check it out, boss. I'll see what happened.
Oh, please don't.
If it helps, Christopher, we could at least have breakfast with that.
For some reason, I feel like that makes it worse.
Come on. Oh, good catch, boss. Good catch. He pulls the dead goat over to you. You can see where you blast it right through the head.
Oh dear.
Oh, no, that's a goat, boss. I don't know where you're getting deer.
Jack, I feel like you're having a field day with all these mechanical creatures.
Yeah, what's Jack doing?
Yeah. Jack is gonna see if any of the shields are intact and if they're.
Anything like that is totally destroyed from the collapsing of them.
Okay.
I mean,
then he would look for any important pieces inside, at least, to see if any of those are intact.
go ahead and give me an investigation, and I'll give you some general information as you make it. No,
Can I? How many advantage rolls do we have left?
I think we have 2. Let me double check.
I will.
Or you can buy your own if you feel guilty for using them.
I'll buy one.
Fair enough.
Let's see. Advantage roll.
And that one generator is working
It's on
wonders.
Yeah, I have to get even somewhere, right? It's just... Let's see here. We need to place down 5 battle plans. Well, I'll get that down here in just a hot moment. So play some stream raiders while we're waiting for the thing to go through. Okay, go for it, Jack.
Your role is very important to us.
That's better.
Wow.
Oh damn!
You got to keep the nat 20.
Damn it! I was trying to. No, my generator must have broken. I'm sorry, guys. I'll fix it for next week. No. As you investigate these constructs, more of the emblem of Tazarath can be seen, and you find a piece of paper attached to one of them. As you pull it out to look at it, you see a wanted poster of one Jack, as it were, with a bounty of 10,000 gold pieces.
Jesus!
Wanted by the Tazarath.
Wanted to buy the Tazarath for 10,000 gold?
Yep.
Okay.
I knew that ideal of dressing up like Jack would pay off. This ought to teach that boy. Now we flash back to here.
You're popular.
Yeah, well, Jack doesn't share that with everyone. He stares at it, both in disbelief, but also a bit of pride. I was like, and this sort of, like, shaking his head, then nodding, like, okay, that, damn, alright, apparently I'm a threat. Okay, that's great.
That's how he interprets this.
And what's that just below it? He's also wanted by the world government for 100,000. What's a belly?
I'm small fry, according to that. Though still bigger than Chopper, he's still only like 100.
Apparently, this is other game content that we have no knowledge of. So. So yeah, what do you guys want to do at this point as the battlefield has been cleansed?
Arthur's laying down after putting the
Again.
whip away.
Again.
Like,
Arthur's had a rough day.
Yeah.
Has had a
Last
rough
week.
36 hours. Can we make it an even 48?
I'll work on it for you. Don't worry. I mean, we still
As
have
he's-
another. We still have another shift to go. Go ahead.
As he stares up at the stars. What sort of night is it? Out of curiosity.
Let's see here. What season are we in? Are we also in fall, I believe, or winter? We're in
yeah.
winter months, aren't we? But we are more southern than most of the other parts of Thailand, so it's okay for it to be a little bit milder. So we're probably looking at about like, I don't know what it is in Celsius, and I apologize, Kronk, but we're probably looking at about 50 to 60 degree range for Fahrenheit. And let me see if it's like you're looking for clouds. Is that what you said?
I'm basically wanting to know if it's a cloudy night or a...
Partly
night.
cloudy.
So you can see the stars, yes?
Yes, yes.
As he looks up to the stars and just kind of cups his face into his hands. Agatha, what the hell did I do to deserve this?
You could swear you've seen one of the stars twinkle back at you. Could be just your mind playing tricks, or maybe it's just a
Can I
reassurance.
make an Arcana check?
You're gonna become a real boy. Wait a minute.
No, no Arcana involved. Like, it's more of a feeling more than actually happening.
Okay. Then a single tear might be shed on this.
Fair enough. And with that, the battlefield has been cleansed. And I believe we still have a good 20-30 minutes if we want to keep going.
I mean, why not? We need to get traveling,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So as the night returns to night, your shift does come to an end, Arthur, at that point. And whoever's left, I suppose, at this point, right?
That's probably me.
Yeah. Dorian will join you because why not? And he actually has something to talk about.
What? To
Yeah.
me? Weird.
Oh, to anybody actually. He
Oh,
kind of like he kind of like sits on your shoulder and goes, "Look at him," and he's like watching Christopher sleep. Isn't it precious? He killed his first goat in cold blood. Oh, I'm so proud of him. Put his hands in blood. Ah, I feel like the old him is back again. I mean, still, I'm a little pissed off about the healing earlier, but everything else about tonight's been such a wonder to see. Oh, boss, I knew you could do it.
Vol's just gonna respond and be like, old him.
Well, yeah, you know, he was good back then, too. Better than this. I liked him better the old way. This whole new light thing, oh, it sickens me. It doesn't feel right, you know? It conflicts with my skin.
Well, let me ask this question then. Was he before the light thing?
The dark. Yeah, that's what we call it. There's the light, then there's the dark. Right? Ain't that how that works?
Sometimes, but you know. there's
Well, to
different
be
types of
fair,
dark.
okay. To be fair, I think he was more gray than dark. And then he tried to light up, but now he's going back to gray. And I think I like him at gray.
Nah, I don't think he's gonna go gray.
Nah, come on, sure, he can go gray.
Nah, like, let me put it this way, Dorian. I understand what you're getting at with him, you know, killing that poor goat.
Poor, that goat had it coming.
But the thing I'm trying to get at, Dorian, is the fact that
Gave away our position.
as long as we basically recycle him, I don't think it would be seen as a bad thing.
Tomato, fool. Tomato. You see what you want to see, I see what I see. And I'm proud of it.
Curious question, though, if you know about
Hmm?
him.
Hmm?
What kind of dark was he? And Vol's gonna kind of like give Dorian a bit more of a more glare and being like, did he summon any undead?
I don't think I'm at liberty to tell you, Vo.
Better not. And this
I
kind of
can't.
goes, don't worry about it.
No, I'm not. It's not that I don't want to tell you, it just seems that I can't.
Vol just kind of like picks Dorian up and puts him onto the log and being like, that's alright. But I'm gonna go get Sally and Red Rocking Riding Racer ready to go so everyone doesn't have to wait for a bit.
Roll a perception check, Vo.
Okay. Because if I don't
Fair
see
enough.
anything start, I will.
Yeah.
Have
We'll
Vol
still go
just,
through
you
that
know-
assumption.
Yeah. And I was just gonna say, I'm gonna have Vol just literally sing Sally and, you know, Red Rocking Riding Racer song. So, 22.
Off, across the way, like on the other side of the road, you can hear them bleeding out. Bah, bah, as a few angry-looking goats seem to be keeping their distance from your camp. They don't approach, they don't come near, but they are watching. Nah, nah, nah.
Are you saying that there's a bunch of goats that are just pissed off?
Yep, they are mad. They are spitting mad, but they don't want to act.
I guess we're adding all goats to the list now.
Well, I am building an army, so
Why do I want to see squirrels riding goats as mounts?
yes,
That would be
it's happening.
adorable.
It's happening.
Vol's
Don't worry
just-
about it.
But
We
Vol's
know it.
just gonna like just glare back at them and kind of like hopefully mentally sending him a signal of, you fuck with this boy, you fuck with me.
Yeah, make an intimidation. That's fair. As you lock eyes in a staring contest, all of a sudden they all scatter into the wind, heading north, back into the forest. Ma, ma, ma. And everybody can like wake up to the bleating of goats. Maybe Christopher might wake up a little too fast.
What? Where?
Oh, hey boss, welcome up. You
Vol's
missed a
gonna
chance.
kinda
There's
look.
like 6 of them over there for you.
Bull's gonna look at him and be like, you still have a bit more time to sleep if you need to.
You know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to get back to sleep now.
Fine by me. Hope you don't mind my weird singing. And then she just starts like humming to the horse. Not humming, but like actually singing to the horses.
All right, as Snow White sings to her forest animals.
I don't
You,
think it's not really like a song for the horses.
just-
It's more for her.
No, that's fair. I was just trying to make a joke out of it. Didn't go well. Anyway, the rest of you eventually rise to the shine of a sun rising off into the east, as one usually does, with the forest blanketing you in shadows, with debris of stone and mechanical parts littered across the field that you previously eliminated, and a Jack who has a wanted poster all to himself. What would the rest of you like to do as your morning begins?
Oh no! It's no. And
Christopher. Oh no, Christopher.
And everyone gets
boss,
flashed.
no! What did I tell you about this light shit? He was unable to get out of it in time.
Well,
Anybody who was missing those 10 temp HP, you can have them back now.
I got
I
them
haven't-
now.
I haven't even got rid of the last one, boss. Oh, this is disgusting.
Bull's just gonna like look at Christopher and be like, I'll be honest, I don't know if I should feel dirty or if I should feel blessed. Maybe both?
I don't know either.
Bah.
It just feels like it wells up inside and I just have to let it out and
I think
Well,
Dorian's
here's-
gonna get even by bleeding like a goat from now on.
Well, here's the good news at least, is that I got the horses ready, I got everything ready. So if we wake up the rest, we could just simply travel on.
hopefully we can avoid some bumps for the early parts.
I
We could
hope so
certainly
too.
try. So everybody's intention just to get on the card and go, or
Well, Jack wants to first clean out his hat carefully, like dump it out. And does anyone have prestidigitation? Christopher.
Did something happen?
Yeah, Dorian happened.
that was a good one, boss. You should have seen it.
Look, I'm gonna need this hat like 4 farts and clean it first, and then I'll share before we go.
I mean, looks inside it. Like, does it actually show anything?
No, I think he was invisible at the time.
Can you just cast prestidigitation and like as a clean it up sort of way, just in case.
All right. I don't fully know what precisely I'm doing, but and he just kind of like waves his hand over it.
And
Presumably
for
it feels
some reason-
lighter.
yeah, and you feel like your magic actually clinged on to something, and it kind of like catches you off guard for a moment. And then it just kinda
What
like
did I
split.
just do?
Dorian decided to go in my
Invisible
hat.
poop, boss. It's a great trick. I'm glad I learned it last night.
Dorian, you need to understand, if we go into Farson and I'm recognized, you and Christopher and everyone else is just as fucked. Do you know why that is?
No, Jack, I don't.
he then takes out the paper and shows it openly to everyone. Apparently, Tazareth has put a 10,000 gold bounty on my head.
Hey, boss. Let's turn him in. This is our chance.
So, wait, what?
Join me on the dark side. Just do it. Sorry, Arthur.
I'm sorry. I'm sort of confused now. Why does Tazareth want you specifically?
Probably because of what we did to Brutus and Kennen, and we turned them in.
But then why wouldn't we all be collectively?
Because you don't personally know Kennen. Remember, I was with them for 3 years.
You mean the very same Kennen whose entire record was cleaned?
No, his record. Well, technically yes, as in cleaned, as in he was killed and then brought back. Yes, that's how I know them. I told y'all that. I ran
to share
with
that
the Cunning Brutes for 3 years.
So out of curiosity, story, does the bounty, like, when he shows it, just say his name, or is it like a picture of Jack drawn?
Oh, it's a likeness of him. It is Jack's full name.
Oh,
And
can it please be like Sanji-esque?
God damn it, Christopher!
Sure,
I was
why
going
not?
to go for that. No.
But yeah, Jack's.
Oh, this looks better than you,
And Jack-
Jack.
Well, here's the interesting. If I look at it, does it say dead or alive? Does it specify?
There does seem to be some fine print at the bottom. Did you take a look at it? Yeah, dead or alive.
Typo, dead and alive.
Dead and alive. Yep. Dead
Schrodinger's
or maybe
bounty.
alive. I don't know. Either or. To do or not to do.
Yeah, so since I knew Kennen personally and I betrayed them by becoming a bounty hunter and pissing off without saying a word, then went after them while they were part of Tazareth, and then Kennen made it back. I guess I'm wanted now, which is ironic considering I became a bounty hunter to avoid having a bounty on my head.
So
And
in
I
other
have one.
words-
Yeah.
Yeah, so in other words, you should turn yourself in.
It would be
I
a great
like the
plan
way
if I
Bolt
knew
thinks.
that. Well, here's the thing. We could turn me in, but that's assuming they don't just kill me as soon as I show up.
Sounds like a win-win, boss.
But reality, Jack, that might mean that all these creatures that are coming might be because they're hunting you down.
They might just have them on them because. I mean, who knows? I mean, remember when I used that sending stone before? They considered Shella an asset because she burned Eltara. They might just have them on them to recognize me.
Still, that kind of does worry me that now we have to actually worry about your face being seen by someone.
Yeah, that's
Although
why I had the hat cleaned. Because remember, I infused this hat to be a hat of disguise.
It might mean, though, that we might have to shave your whatever facial hair you have and just pretend you're not him.
Look,
What
they
facial
knew
hair?
me when. Yeah. Listen, they knew me when I had a mustache, okay? They're gonna notice they saw me without the mustache. They're gonna notice if the soul patch is gone.
I mean, I could shave your head, too, and that might throw him off.
That's not gonna do shit. Let me just use the hat of disguise. I can give myself my own facial hair and such. Besides, I have invisibility. I can see invisibility. I prepared water breathing today, so once we get to the water, I can just go underneath. And that lasts... I gotta double check how long that lasts for.
24 hours.
Ah, yes.
So if you want to live under the sea, I guess that's a possibility.
Who is the bounty hunter that lives under the sea?
Big bad Jack, man.
Oh, I won't imagine just like they capture Jack. Well, boys, looks like you'll be sleeping with the fishes.
Quite
Attaches
literally.
cinder blocks to your feet. And then
Just
you have to
down there
wait
like,
and then you have to
this
wait
sucks."
patiently as you have to wait for the spell to end before you start drowning.
24 hours to describe what to do.
They drop him in there, and they just hear a faint, "I lived, bitch."
Bubble's just gonna like respond and be like, then Jack. Guessing that means we need to resolve the situation sooner, because then your good name is going to be someone else's money.
Well, the upside I consider this is it's strictly a pirate company that put a bounty on my head, which means guards and whatnot, when they see this, it's like, hey, he must have been a pain in the ass for Tazareth enough to actually be wanted by them. Now that's someone we want on our side. Let's not share this with Yendo. I don't think we should tell her.
Unless perhaps the local guard of the very place we're going to happens to be members of Tazreth. In which
Oh,
case,
well, I meant more other places, but yeah, let's avoid
Well, and
telling them.
here's the other problem, Jack. It's like, no matter what kind of guard they are, 10,000 gold's a lot more tempting.
a guardsman could potentially support themselves and as well as maybe perhaps 2 or 3 generations with that sort of gold income.
So in other words, Jack, don't think you're gonna have friends. Think more that you're gonna have more enemies.
Yeah, people are kind of wary of spellcasters, though. I mean, I was the only spellcaster of the Cunning Brutes. That's why I was kind of valuable.
Meanwhile,
Well, look
Zwan
at
and
that,
the
now you have a
Arcana
price tag.
arguing about the. Never mind.
Anyhow, should we make our way?
Yeah. I'll think of a disguise on the way there.
Looks like Christopher's brother. That might work.
No. Screw that. I'd rather turn myself in.
Oh, damn!
Damn, indeed. So,
Christopher starts sharing a telepathic conversation.
So, what was that about potentially turning him in?
boss. Let me talk to Arthur for a little bit, and then I'll get back to you. And Dorian kind of like rests on Elizabeth Arthur's shoulder. Hey, got a second? Are you there, Arthur?
Heavy is Arthur sleeping today.
No, wake up, bitch. Shakes you awake. Don't make me use the stinger.
Let her
I
sleep.
imagine that Elizabeth
well,
would just eventually knock Dorian
well,
away.
Hey, you want to make a bunch of gold or what?
Then her head just props up.
We need to have a private conversation. He kind of like rubs his hands together.
Does this involve a bitch getting skewered?
Not you. This time.
Half tempted to stab, she just kind of gets up.
Well,
Sighs.
if you want to pass up on 10,000 gold, be my guest.
Where the hell are we going, Dorian?
Jack's wanted.
She just kind of just blinks.
Yeah, I know, right? Hilarious. But he's wanted by the Tazzarat.
And she just starts to slightly laugh. You're being serious, yes?
I am... Do you hear me laughing at the moment? I usually laugh when I'm not serious. I am very serious.
Oh, you're being serious.
Oh, yes, I am. Just think, 10,000 gold and my master can actually not have to travel anywhere. He could just pay people to do what he wants. Then he'd be back in his status like Lillian before him. Yes, I'm gonna get my old master back. And you're gonna help. He thinks money's gonna be able to corrupt Christopher back to the dark side.
Mhm. Dorian,
yeah.
just do me a favor and just climb in this bag, please.
No. I don't think that's how this works, friend. Now, look, if
Climb
you
this
need
bag
a
and I'll do it for free.
persuasion check.
It's like, look, I had a friend who was also
25?
an imp, and he got in a bag, and that didn't work out for him.
No, it didn't. He just disappeared. We never heard from him again. What kind of bag is it? Is it just a regular bag or a bag of holding?
Just a regular bag. No, he lost his bag of holding.
Alright. It's like, I don't... Okay, fine. But if I don't like it, I'm leaving.
Okay. As
Okay.
soon as he's in, he's tying it off as tight as he can.
Hey, that's not how this works. And then all of a sudden, I need you to make a stinger attack with Dorian against Arthur. As he uses his stinger to start stabbing randomly after you. So it will be a disadvantage.
Oh. Why y'all antagonizing the imp?
I know, right? 13 hit or 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
So
As
yeah,
he
you
just
can
starts.
see, you can see
Go
his
ahead.
barbed stingers kind of like poking out after you. You do know I could poke enough holes in his bag to make it useless.
Oh yes, I'm sure you could. As he just walks over to Christopher. Yes, Dorian's being a little shit again. What should I do with him?
He rips the bag open. Boss, this one can't be trusted.
So I'm very confused now. Why was Dorian in the bag?
Apparently, he didn't want to
Because-
make money.
As she just says the finger thing.
Finger
Indicates a message.
The finger thing.
I heard
Yeah,
that out
I was
loud.
about to
It's
say, there's like 3 or 4 different things that come to my brain when you say the finger thing. So it's like,
Finger guns? No,
sure, Star, sure.
no, that's 4. That's 4.
So Christopher sends the message, getting the actual finger thing description.
It's what is it?
Dorian was apparently going to try and turn you back to something involving money. And something about Jack. Is this actually true?
Christopher like processes that information for a moment before sending the message.
Well, yes, Jack is in fact wanted by the Tazarath for 10,000 gold. But I'm sorry, how does that relate to me?
Apparently because you can be like Lillian then. I personally wanted to stab him myself, but yeah. You want to tournament?
There's another message.
I'm not sure if Dorian understands how rich Lillian was. We're talking like hundreds of thousands, perhaps close to millions.
Gotta start somewhere, boss. No.
Also, of course, a lot of it was buried in assets, but you get the idea.
Of course. You know. And turning Jack in.
But if he makes a few more comments, I might be more tempted. Just like,
Damn. Wow, the tables have turned, Jack.
so like they're having a private message conversation. What is Jack still doing with Bull?
Yeah.
and Kronk?
So Jack, Kronk, and Bo, what are you 3 doing as that conversation's been going on?
Jack is messing with the hat of disguise, going through like possible outfit. Like he's switching. Okay, do I look like this? Like facial features. He's like going through hair and outfits. He's like, I don't know. How's this look? How's this look? How's this look?
You can't answer the question when you switch so quickly.
I guess I'm just a
How about
little
this
on
time?
edge.
This time.
Well, here, how about this? And he's gonna make himself look like Edward Kenway from Black Flag, the game. I'll put the image in the Discord. But this is what his outfit looks like.
Ah,
Let's see if I can find the face of him.
You mean like the blonde, thick chin man?
Yes. Here, I got a picture of his face I can share too. If only because I was playing it a bunch today, and like, you're going to a pirate port, so why not?
Huh. I just found out I like blondes.
All right, so
Christopher's been here this whole time.
yeah, but that's a child, so it's different.
Oh,
You're a child, Christopher.
He technically 19 is whatever.
no, boss, about turning him in.
But Vol's gonna be like sitting there, go like, I mean that works. Just change your accent. Don't do the weird grunting thing you did last time. That just seemed rather weird, Jack.
Yeah, I'll work on the accent.
How about this? How about this? Just stand up more properly. You keep slouching. Your voice might change if you sit up.
Yeah, maybe.
I knew I was overthinking it that you would make it to Parson today.
Well, we did get attacked by like 5 constructs.
Yeah, you know, and that wouldn't have happened if you didn't keep thundering the area. But it's fair. It's
But
fair.
he
It's
had
all
the
good.
thunder attack.
I know, right? All right, Pikachu. All right, so I guess as we're traveling along, I guess we need to make perception check to keep an eye out for the bad guys.
Maybe Vol won't do it because she's gonna just be like in a singing mood for some reason. Kind of like go like sing me a song of a lad that is gone over the sea, the sky. Stuff like that. Just
Fair
say that kind
enough.
of stuff over and over.
Do we want Arthur to head that one, or?
Do it,
Sure, go
Arthur!
Anyway,
Okay.
let's go.
You see a
16.
Megazord in the sky. It's like, oh, gods, why?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna breathe. Okay, I'm back. Alright, I'm alive. Anyway, as you continue to keep a watch out, the region seems to be lighter and lighter in wildlife. You start to notice that you must be getting closer to civilization as the wildlife itself starts to dwindle, and then you find yourself at the edge of the Dondra Forest and back out on a open road that leads to a nearby port city. And as you kind of like approach Varson, you can see billows of industrial smoke going up in the air, just coming from like the center part of this pirate cove, if you would, or whatever this region might be. It looks like a walled off city that has the port on, you know, that side by the ocean. And of course, the ocean itself starts to spread out beyond the rains as you kind of like come over this hill that's about to take you to Farson. And no complications at this point. But I think this might be a good enough stopping point to pick up for next week, and I'll have Farson more ready for us. So how's that sound? Good.
We'll
good,
save
we're gonna
the
do
we'll
that.
save the Megazord fight for next time.
Yeah. Let's save it for next time.
It'll give Jack plenty of time to practice an accent
Fair
for his
enough.
disguise.
If you impress
So-
me, Jack, I think Vol will act surprised for you.
So join
Yeah.
us next week, Monday, 7 p.m. Central, for more Elsparia, Trails to the Past. We really haven't gone too far down the pass. Anyway, we'll get there eventually. We got a couple books, right? And then join us Wednesday as we go to the Lost Mines of Vandelver. We haven't seen the mines yet, but we're about to go see a green dragon from what I understand. Join us on Friday. We start at 6 p.m. for our open roleplay. Type !help in Twitch chat if you want to join us for a game of D&D. And you can, oh yeah, Lexi DMs that game, by the way, if you're wondering. Hi Lexi, nice to see you out there. And you could join us on Fridays at 6 p.m. Central Time. We'd love to have you join us. There's the links. Join our Discord, join the game, watch the video, and I'll have a character sheet for you about an hour and a half before game starts. So drop by early for that. And if you subscribe to the channel, Link your Twitch to Discord. You can join us on Sundays at 12 p.m. Central for more Dungeons and Dragons, as we have a sub-only campaign for Sunday only. Okay, that's all of my announcements. We managed to raise $250 for the Center of Suicide Awareness, and that should have closed. I have to retire the plan, but it'll eventually make its way to the center, and then they'll have our donations. I want to thank everybody for all the hard work and all the charity that we've spent towards this cause. Big thank you. We will be thinking about doing another charity in December, but I don't know. That's kind of like up in the air for me at the moment with the way my internet's been, so I might hold off. Either way, let's go ahead and end the stream, shall we? By having these guys say goodnight to Twitch and Facebook.
Good night.
Janai.
Nighty night.
Nut.
Oh, what happened?
Did I not go off? Oh
You
my
did not
God.
go off. You
I
did not.
said night.
All right, there you go. We got her, guys. We got her. There you go. And with that, my friends, do you hear the call in the chaotic calling? We're going to raid somebody. Stay tuned for more channel points. Bye-bye.